morning, Bulldogs! Today is Friday, September 25th.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance with the volleyball seniors.
Thanks, girls.
Now on to the weather with Macy and Morgan.
Thanks, GM Marissa.
Today looks like a high of 79 and a low of 55.
Make sure to wish the football team good luck as they travel to YSU.
Back to the studio.
Thanks, guys.
And now on to EPSN with Kenny and Sam.
Thanks, Marissa and Gia.
And welcome back to EPSN. The volleyball team had 3 games this week against Columbiana, Harding Christian, and Lisbon.
The soccer team had 2 games against Columbiana and Jackson Milton.
Golf sectionals are Monday, September 28th.
And tennis had a match against Cardinal Mooney.
And cross country had a meet in Columbiana.
And your EP Bulldogs play Leetonia at YSU.
We'll be right back after these updated records.
Hi, this is Hope interviewing Mrs. Monkoff on the Bulldog Band. So Mrs. Monkoff, how have you planned band around COVID this year?
Well, there have been a lot of changes. I guess the first thing we had to know about was we couldn't go to band camp because we weren't allowed to travel. So with the help of our parents and our district staff, we put together a summer experience for the kids, and it was really great and it worked out well. Social distancing is probably the hardest part. Mm-hmm. Our group is very social and they're a lot like family, so we have set apart 6 feet in the band room and also the choir room because we don't fit in both rooms. So most of our rehearsals are outside, and it's going okay. The other changes you see are the kids have bell covers on their instruments, so that kind of helps to limit the spread. And also you're probably noticed that we aren't using uniforms this year, so that kind of helps us reduce the cost of cleaning regularly. And at the football games, we're sitting in chairs in the north end zone to provide more seating for our audiences. So there've been a lot of changes, but the students have rolled with it and it's going okay.
Right. And what was this year's show inspired by?
This year's show, basically, it's jazz rock fusion. If you haven't heard us play yet, the music is Bill Chase, Chuck Mangione, and Chick Corea. We really try to mix it up every year, so it's just a little bit different educationally speaking, but bottom line is Mr. Chaporo and I like to pick good quality music, and we thought this was the right year for it. The music lends itself to a lot of trumpet and some soloists, so we have a lot of great soloists in our band. Also highlights our drumline and pit. So.
And is there a drastic change in concert band this year? And if so, what is it?
Concert band is on the table right now for discussion. Obviously, I said earlier, we don't fit in the band room, so we can't rehearse as a group when we're like inside. So we have to split up into two. Also, we're probably not going to fit on stage with the social distancing requirements right now. So we're in discussion on how we want to really make that work. But we're looking at ways to find opportunities for the kids to still perform, and we're not giving up yet. We're gonna try to find a way to make it work.
And the last question, how is the band doing this year?
Honestly, I think the band is doing great. When we started rehearsing in the summer, it was a huge weight lifted off of our shoulders from the stress of the springtime and not being together. So even though we've had to make changes and things are a little bit different, I think our students are rolling with it, and we're right back where we were. Really also proud of the middle school students because they've had to go through these changes as well. So I'm really looking forward to what's in store next.
And that's all for this week on
EPSN.
Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Sam and Kenny.
And now on to this week's segment of
Within These
Walls. That's all for this week on
EP.
TV.
See you next week.